is the frequency in use. Of course, it's not been listening for a while. This is K4PEW, net control for the Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Is there any priority mail? If not, if you do have a priority, please call 911. Like, do call 911, not just please. And if you can't do that, call us. We'll do it for you. You can break any time for emergency traffic. For information on this net, you can see us on YouTube right now. Just look up my call, K4PEW, in the search block in YouTube, and you'll see I think they call it a premiere. I don't know why they call it a premiere, but that's what they call it. You can check in right there. You can also see us on our website. Not see us, but see information on Simplex on 146415.net. That's 146415.net. We made it simple to remember. It's very similar to the frequency without the decimal. Or you can see us on and see some information and sign up for the email at groups.io, groups.India Oscar, and sign up for the email and just do a search within that system under MJSS, not Juliet Simplex. Or you can write me an email, k4pew@arrl.net. The net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday evening. Tonight, of course, we're on 146.415.415 FM. We'll also be doing a 10-meter net following this one. Let's see. That's all I have about that. Purpose of net is to have fun. A lot of people keep notes about who they can hear and who they can't hear, because when we do the check-ins, we ask that people give their call, their name, and their location, so you can get an idea who you can hear, who you can hear. Somebody else that was in just a few minutes ago, Carl, N4NUT, and he's just bought one of those X700 antennas, so apparently it's an early Christmas gift, because they're pretty expensive, just because he wants to hear better and get out better. And congrats to him for spending all that money. You won't be sorry, though. I know I wasn't. I kind of kicked myself for not buying the best antenna, 15 years ago. At any rate, just to have fun and just figure out how to. Most of us have improved our stations to such a degree that we can hear. In my case, I can hear everybody since I'm the one in the middle, but other people can hear much better who are in the fringes or in locations where they can't hear, because some of the farther stations are 35 miles or 55 miles in one direction, and if you're in the opposite direction, you're trying to get out 75 or 85 miles, so it's kind of tough. So you can't necessarily hear everybody if you're on the outer edges of that circle. So we invite everyone to use this for announcements, and the big announcement I have for today is Saturday. Don't forget Saturday, 8 a.m. Wilson County Fairgrounds, $5. Whether you're selling something or you're not selling something, if you get something to sell, bring it in, and they're doing just a tailgate. No covered things, rain or shine. Be there with $5 and whatever gear you want to sell, or hopefully if you want to buy something. There will be a commercial vendor there. I don't know what all they're bringing, but he is an ICOM, a Linko, and TYT. I think it's TYT. Anyway, it might not be TYT, but it's a Linko, I know, and ICOM. And he's also supposedly bringing cable and connectors and all kinds of neat things. And if you don't receive the email about the notice, because it gives a link to his place, he's out of Chattanooga, this particular vendor. There's an ICOM here. So if you need that, email me or ask me on the net. I don't have it in front of me right now. Let's see, any other announcements? 10-meter net, of course, is on 28.415 upper sideband, 28.415. So you make it easy. Everything's 415. If you want to buy something, it's $4.15. You want to sell something, it's got to be $4.15. Anyway, no, 28.415. Anybody else have any other announcements for the net?
KM4YRS.
Yes, Michael.
Hey, listen, I just want to tell everybody, if they haven't seen your video on YouTube about Ham Heaven, they absolutely need to watch it. It's just hilarious.
You just saw that recently?
I just saw it just a few minutes ago, in fact.
You can't believe you haven't seen that yet. I thought everybody saw it.
Well, I thought I'd seen them all, but evidently I missed that one.
Well, Michael, if you didn't hear it, Michael KM4YRF is saying he's touting the video my wife and I did a few years ago called Ham Heaven, HAMHEAVEN, and it's kind of a fun video. It's I think it's pretty funny. Me and my wife had a good time making it. But it's a music video, and the guy, apparently dies in the process of trying to do some work. And the guy is me. So, but anyway, it's a fun video. I'm glad Michael got a kick out of it. We have a lot of views on it. I think at Ham Heaven, I don't remember, several tens of thousands have seen it. I don't know how many. I don't remember. So anyway, you get a kick out of it, I think. Anyway, just look up under that same channel, K4PEW, and you can find Ham Heaven. Or I send it out in a link to you. Just tell me. Anyway, we're starting the net tonight from the east. It's net number 637, if you're keeping track. Last week we had 37 check-ins, not including the 2-meter net and the 6-meter net. I said last Saturday. So what we do is, if you're familiar with the net, we kind of do a lightning round check-in. If you have something important to say or ask, please do so. But otherwise, we kind of just move through the check-ins pretty quickly. That way we can get these 2 nets in quick. And if you want to hang around afterwards to, chew the rag, all the better. But anyway, so we'll start taking check-ins from the east. Just a second, make sure I got nothing else. The Saturday Ham Fest, don't forget to do that now, 8 a.m. Wilson County Fairgrounds. If you don't know where that is, go on a GPS, computer, smartphone, or actually break out a real Rand McNally map. 2-meter net the first, and then we're going to do the 10-meter net immediately following that. So anyway, last night we had somewhere around 37, 47, I don't know, somewhere around 60 check-ins. So we don't have 3 nets tonight. But anyway, we'll start taking check-ins from the east. Please come now.
Hotel India, James and Mount Juliet.
Yeah, perfect double there, but I caught you the best there, James. Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. That's James here in Mount Juliet. Good signal. Who was the other party in there?
Sierra India Bravo. Good evening.
All right, I think there was another double or triple in there. It's Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo. That's Richard. He's up there in Lebanon. There's also, is that Stephanie in there as well?
Yes, sir. We just brought her home from the hospital since Sunday night, but we're getting better, and I'm just going to be hanging out with her for a while. I'm going to be there Saturday morning if I have it for Dickens, though. But anyway, she's getting better. Y'all carry on. Thank you. KI4SOR, KI4SIB, back to net.
Was it something real serious, Richard?
Cellulitis and on top of lymphedema in her legs.
Well, yeah, that can be dangerous, can't it?
Yeah, real bad.
All right, well, very good. I hope she gets better. That's Stephanie. She's just recovering from getting out of the hospital. So anybody's inclined to pray for Stephanie, they're in Lebanon. That's Richard's better half, KI4SOR, and KI4SIB, Richard. Who else is east?
KO4DTZ, KB4SFM.
Hold on a second, Tom. KB4SFM. Also had Johnny in there. Johnny, good to hear you in there. He's in. By the way, I'll be calling you between now and Saturday about getting together for the Ham Fest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I'll be doing it. And Tom, KB4SFN in Martha. Doing well, Tom?
Doing better than I deserve. Just thinking about Richard. Tell me we'll be remembering you guys. KB4SFN.
Yeah, very good. And I forgot to mention there's a net tomorrow night. That's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's the forgot to mention that net. The net that Tom often does, and that's the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club's information net on 147. I get the numbers right in my mind. 105 and a plus offset of 156.7. That's at 8. And 7:30 is if you're so inclined and able to do it, what do you call it? Bowling Green Simplex net on 146.430 at 7:30. 146.430. If conditions are good, you can often get in because he's got a beam pointed south, little 5-element beam, but he's got a good elevation. Anyway, good to have you in there, Tom and Johnny. Who else is east?
Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India, John Mount Juliet.
Yeah, I keep getting. It's funny when those letters on that on your call every time mess me up. But it's Kilo 4 Zulu Juliet India. Did I get that wrong?
It's Juliet Zulu India, JZI. This close enough.
No, as I wrote it down, it didn't look right. Anyway, John and Mount Juliet. I'll get it right one of these days. Juliet Zulu India. That like dyslexia. But anyway, KK4. But by the way, when did you get that license? That KK, that had to be about 15 years ago, didn't it?
2010, I believe it, or
Okay, well, that's 10 years ago. No, my initial call was in 2005, and it was a KK call. So that's why I was curious if it was around that time. But it took 5 years to get past K, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, very good. That's John here in Mount Juliet, Kilo 4, Juliet, Zulu, India. Who else is East?
And 4 JAV, Allen and Lebanon.
Hey, Alan. Are you doing well?
Yes, sir. Hobbling right along. Thank you.
Hobbling. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that I've learned to live with my arthritis in my hips. It doesn't cause me much hobbling, but it causes me much discomfort. Anyway, it's Alan in Lebanon, November 4, Juliet, Alpha Victor. Who else is East?
Okay, I'm sorry. Stan in Lebanon.
Hey, Stan, good to hear you, and sounds good. Everything going well?
Pretty good, Bob.
Oh, I don't know. Couldn't get much better. I'm still alive and feeling okay, and sitting up and taking food and medication. Well, some medication. Anyway, that's Stan in Lebanon. Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. Who else is East? East was killing it today with 10. Who else is East or North?
KJ4 GMR.
Ah, very good. Checking in Zoe as well.
Oh, yeah. She's in there doing dishes.
Doing what?
Doing dishes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to ask if that's women's work.
My dog got that too.
Very good. That's Ray. He's in Cotton Town. That's Kilo Juliet 4 Golf Mike Romeo. Good signal there. And it's better half Zoe. Kilo Juliet 4 Hotel November Victor. That's Zoe. Who else is North?
Hey, Paul, I'm in Jordan. Paul, what do you know but I was wondering.
Hold on. We had a double or a triple. Let's start back with Ray. Ray had something to say.
Yeah, when you get off over there and get off the interstate, come back this way, come in the fairgrounds. How do you get back in there to that place?
If you go off on the interstate, take the main entrance and follow the signs. And the main entrance takes you straight into the, whatever they call that, the main event center or the convention center.
Yeah, that's where they're having the gun show.
Right, but if you go in there, follow the signs, you're going to go around one side or the other toward. It's going to be, if you know where the first aid area is, and I believe it's on the south side in the back of the convention center.
Break.
Yeah, go ahead, Brigger.
Hey, easiest way for people to get in, come in the main entrance to the fairgrounds, go up to the building, take a left, go take the first right, and go straight back. So when you come in the main entrance, take a left in front of the main building, and then take the first right, and that'll bring you back to where we'll be.
Okay, very good. Donnie just straightened me out. K4OFO. It's when you go straight into the main entrance, and when you hit the building, not literally, but if you hit the building and hang a left, and then you hang your first right on the building, and it'll just go straight back, and you'll get back to where you're supposed to be. And there should be some signs there, right, Donnie?
Yeah, Bill's got all the signs. We'll put them up Friday.
All right, very good. All right, I think you got that, didn't you, Ray?
Yes, sir. That's all I needed. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Who was the other double or triple in there? From the north, please come now.
Alpha 4 Delta Echo, Daniel.
Very good, Daniel. Sounds good. Who was the other double in there? I'm sorry. That was Daniel Mount Juliet, Alpha 4 Delta Echo. Who else was the other person?
I could hear Mike earlier, too. K4
Charles, is that you in there? Because you're not kind of weak right now.
Yes, sir. I'll be playing Jolton and Aspen City.
Up in the Jolton area, I take it.
Yes, sir. Bringing stuff to our new place.
Very good. That was Charles. He's up in Jolton Mobile, Kilo Golf 4 Sierra, Foxtrot, moving all his stuff up there. And I think I heard Steve in there. Good to hear you, Steve.
Good evening to you, Paul, and everybody else on there.
Very good. That was Steve up in Bowling Green. In fact, a little bit north of Bowling Green. Kilo 4 Whiskey Kilo uniform with a decent signal. Hope some of you can hear him. If you can hear him, then you can be on the net tomorrow night because he'll be able to hear you usually. Anyway, who else is north?
WB0NOO, Mark, in Northwest Wilson.
Very good, Mark. Sound good. That's Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar. I was going through some, I got a whole stack of videos that I've done over the last 3 or 4 years. And one of the videos was in a restaurant when we were still in Courtney's. I noticed you were in the video.
Oh man, don't make me famous.
No, I'll send a copy if you want me to.
Sure.
All right, I got to find it again. But anyway, that was Mark. Whiskey Bravo Zero, November, Oscar in Northwest Wilson. Who else is north? Any other north?
HDO, Josh and Gallatin.
Josh, give me your call one more time, please.
Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Golf Oscar.
Yeah, very good. I'm sorry. I doubled with you when you first started talking there. So that's Josh in Gallatin. Signal sounds good there, Josh. That's Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Golf Oscar. Everything going well up in Gallatin?
Yep, just watching this election like a hawk.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started, man. We don't have enough time to talk about that one. I've already put it behind me, though. I can live with either, you know, I'm a red-blooded American. I can deal with the best and the worst of everybody. Who else is? Oh, yeah, north. Who else is north? All righty. Who else is west?
Kilo number 4, Tango Juliet Foxtrot. Rick,
Hey, Rick, you got a really good, strong signal tonight. Must be good conditions. Are you doing anything different? I'm not hearing anything. Rick. You just push the talk that stuff. Hey, Rick, did you push the talk get stuck?
Sorry about that. I had something laying on, I didn't realize it.
Okay, very good. No, your signal's good tonight, and your push to talk button sticks pretty good too.
It sure does. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right?
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying you have a good audio tonight with you know, it's a good. It's still got scratchiness in there, but the audio's pretty good. Mike, are you hearing him just as well up there in Bellshire?
Yeah, I'm hearing it better than normal, folks.
Oh, very good. Yeah, conditions must be good. Anyway, that was Kilo November 4, Tango Juliet Foxtrot in Ashland City, one of our farther west stations, and that's Rick. And who else is west?
KM4 YRS, Mike in Bellshire.
All right, Michael. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. In fact, that video was somewhat of a the key to a good video. We find out over time is the better videos are about 3 minutes. They got to be relatively short, and they also and that one's relatively long. I think it's 5 minutes or 6 minutes. I forget now. Anyway, we got a kick out of making it because there was a lot of Photoshop work in there too. If you didn't notice.
I'm getting ready to check it out.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. In fact, I had some of my best arguments about, I'll call it creative differences with the wife with that video.
And who won out?
Oh, she always wins. Are you kidding me? I just argue just to get you know, exercise.
I hear you.
On YouTube?
Oh yeah, no. I just do it so she doesn't think I'm a pushover, you know. Besides, even when I win, I lose.
Is it on YouTube?
Oh yeah. It's if you look on YouTube under my call, or you can look it up on K4PEW, or you can look it up under Ham Radio Order. Ham, 3 words. Ham Radio Order. That's the name of the video. Or no, you said Ham Heaven. That was the other one. That was another one. I got 5 or 6 of them up there. The one that Michael was talking about was Ham Heaven. HEAVEN. Ham Heaven. 2 words. Or you can just look on my channel and you'll see it in there somewhere.
All right. They're both good, folks.
I can't believe you didn't see that one before.
I just did.
I'm gonna have to send out a link to all those that little that group of ham videos.
That's a great idea.
And well, we have some new people on who probably might not have seen it. I don't know. Anyway, I went to first after let's see, 3 years ago, maybe it was 4 years ago when I went down to what you call it, Huntsville, and I was walking around, and the guy saw my call on my T-shirt, and he said, "Hey, you're the guy who makes those videos." I said, "Yeah." And then when it was the one that he was remembering was that ham radio menace. He goes, "We got a guy like this just like that down here."
Yeah, that one was funny too.
Oh, I don't know. I can see why people who are in the business of producing videos, you know, for movies, etc., how they can be hypercritical about their own work. You know, I look at them now and I said, oh, I could have done that better. I could have done it differently. I don't like that. You know, you just get very critical about the results. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, we're amateurs, you know. Anyway, that was Michael, Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. He's in Belshire. Who else is? Thanks for the plug in that. Not that it makes any difference really, but we just do it for enjoyment. We did it for fun. Took about 90 hours to make that video. 90 man hours.
That's a ton.
Well, when you think about it, I just added up roughly the time it took between writing my wife wrote the music, and I helped her write the lyrics for the ham radio portion of it, and you know, and then figuring out the scenes, and then figuring out the you know what the you know what the you know what we were going to say in each of the scenes, and the layout of the scenes, and what we wanted for pictures in the scenes, and what we want. Oh my God, it's like it, and you realize you get a wonderful respect. Newfound respect for everybody who makes movies. If you can make an hour and a half movie, if I multiply 90 hours, well, let's say about 30 hours a minute or so, and then you should go, okay, 30 hours times 90 minutes, you know, that's a lot of time. It's worth they even spend more time and money. I don't know how they do it. I know it must be tremendous because we were doing all the work, you know, 2 people. Anyway, we'd be up all hours of the night just making arguing with each other. Anyway, what else is West, please come in.
AG4 CXC, Chris and Dalton.
Hey, Chris, you seen those videos, haven't you?
Yeah, I was thinking of my comment just a moment ago in my head was it was the story of a guy who basically risked his life for, you know, the best station possible, right?
I don't know that one, which might have been. Do we do any like that?
I don't know I thought that was the ham heaven. I might be wrong.
No, it was just some of them are fun. I find some of them pretty funny, and we've gotten some nice comments on them throughout the world, and people from all over. I don't know, about 130 countries saw the video, so it's kind of funny to see that they're just putting up ham radio videos, and people all over the world are seeing them, like getting comments from all kinds of. You can read all the comments on them. Anyway, that was Chris, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. That's where the guy. You're talking about the guy who was a cartoon type video.
I don't recall. I think I've watched them. They are funny though. I got a kick out of them. I don't remember which one was which, but I remember a couple of storylines.
Yeah, my other one that doesn't get a lot of attention was that. I can't remember the name. The one where the guy gets his station burned up by lightning. He's lamenting that idea and going to a bar and drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what that was called. It's funny. Anyway, that was Chris in Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Who else is West?
Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor, Jack and Donald.
All right, Jack. Very good. Very good. That was Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor, Jack and Donaldson. You know, we did one of the videos we had in in that bar. It's in Donaldson, right? Oh gosh, I forget. You know, do you remember where? If you're familiar with Donaldson, is it Donaldson or is it Hermitage? What's it? The airport exit is what? Donaldson.
Yeah.
Okay, and I forget what street it's on. If you make a right, if you're going west on 40, you get off on Donaldson going north. You know, in that exit going north. There used to be a car wash over there on the side street. I don't know if anybody knows. There was a bar almost right across the street.
Well, there's a bar called Party's Foul, FOWL. Maybe that's it.
I don't remember. I'd have to look again. But we did some of the filming inside of a bar.
Party's Foul come out.
All right, yeah, please. I'll send out the links. Maybe everybody hasn't seen them. Anyway, that's Jack and Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. Who else is West?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, Greg and Antioch.
Hello, Greg. You sound good in Antioch. You doing well?
Doing well. Yeah, conditions are real good. It's some of the best I've heard in a while.
Yeah, it's amazing, really, how they go. You know, I had somebody tell me that it's not been in. You know, he's been in ham radio a fair amount of time, and he says I would have never believed that there's that much difference in 2 meters just due to conditions. You know, because he hadn't done much simplex in the past.
And I think last week it was spotty.
Yeah, no, exactly. I've seen it up and down, and it just gets weird. You know, I had a couple days ago, was during the day, and somebody said, "Hey, your signal's got a lot of noise on it. What do you got going on?" It sounded. I go, "I'm not doing anything differently. The same everything." He says, "Well, you got a lot of noise." I said, "Well, I don't think it's from me, but well, but again, it was some kind of atmospheric interference around me that was causing it."
Yeah, my thing lately, I bought a bunch of ferrite beads on Amazon, and I've been sticking those on every day, and it actually makes a difference.
Oh no, it very much can make a difference. But this really had very little to do with because I know I was talking to 2 or 3 people, and one person heard nothing about any noise, and the other person did, and it was same condition, same radio, but just from a different location. So I have no idea. Again, that's kind of the fun and the mystery of ham radio. You don't always know why it works or doesn't work.
Yeah, enjoyable though.
Oh yeah, very much so. That's Greg in Antioch, Kilo Delta 4, Juliet, Victor Echo. Who else is where was it? West or south?
November 4, Delta Juliet Tango.
Ah, see, that's it. I don't even look at the. I would guess that you were just over in Lebanon or something. Sounds so good, Don.
Oh, appreciate it. You sound good too. Big signal tonight.
Yeah, it's you're an S7 here, and the audio is great, but very little hash in the background.
The way we like it.
Oh yeah, but as you know, it's not always like that.
No, yeah, you've got the same signal strength here. I got that preamp on, so you're right about S8, but yeah, still good signal.
Very good. That was Don. He's in Bon Aqua. November 4 Delta Juliet Tango. Good signal. Who else is west? I didn't catch that. Somebody in there? Somebody got a copy on that because it's really rough.
Rick, he's got a question.
Yeah, Rick, go ahead. Yeah, no, my wife does all the singing in that video, 100% of it. It's certainly not me.
She is really good. You tell her I like it.
Oh yeah, no, we've I've had a couple of comments on the thing I had to delete.
I thought it was really, really good.
Very good. Very good. We're getting all those plugs for the videos. But anyway, like I said, we had a lot of fun, and they're a lot of fun to hear the comments and know that people got a kick out of them. I think we're the only people that actually made humorous music videos about ham radio. I don't know if anybody else does it. My brother said, I think you find a new market niche, for that product.
Maybe. Well, I think you need to hit the airways big with that. Right.
Yeah, very good. All right, Rick. Who else is west? Anybody? Going to the south, please.
W4 Juliet. Or Yankee Victor.
All right, had 2 in there. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor Larry in Rockville with an excellent signal, and also Eddie Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray in. I take it you're home, are you, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm home tonight. Hope everybody's doing okay and enjoying this nice weather. Thanks for doing the net. W4 Juliet.
Yeah, very good. That was again Eddie in Gladeville and Larry in Rockville. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Anything going on in Gladeville today?
Not much at all.
How about Rockville? Is anything going on?
No, everything's cool over here.
I think everybody's been. I gave up after let's see, first thing this morning. After first thing this morning, I didn't watch TV or turn on the radio. I didn't want to see. I'm so sick of the election at this point that I don't want to watch anymore. And now we got to wait. So who else is? Let's see, where was I? South, please.
Kilo India 4 November Delta November, David.
All right, David. I'm sorry I missed that nest last night. You go all right?
Yeah, it went well. We missed you, of course, but had pretty good turnout.
See, that's what a good emergency net is. You can operate without me.
Well, hey, I've come to know that that's just the way you operate. You operate with what you got, best you can.
Yep, absolutely. So here's somebody else in there. That was David in Reedyville, Kilo India 4 November Delta November. Anybody else, Sal?
Kilo 4 Oscar Fox Oscar.
Very good, Donnie. Good to have you in there. Did you get any more volunteers that you needed for the event?
Well, main thing with this, we get some help parking, make sure everybody gets situated in where we get everybody there. And those that sell at tailgates, if they can get there around 7, that sure helps. So we won't have people trying to come in and have to park them all at the same time.
Very good. If you're selling something on that traders, on the on the Ham Fest if you're selling something. You're doing actually selling something off your car, or you have a table that you just want to drag in there. But just please come about an hour early if you can. That way it'll be segregated out from the other people who are coming in parking, and that way it won't confuse the issue about who's parking where. Anyway, good to have you in there, Donnie. That's Kilo 4 Oscar, Foxtrot Oscar. There will be another reminder being sent out. I'm handling that for the group on Friday, so we'll just keep everybody on their toes. But we've already had, I'm still guessing we're going to have somewhere between 200 and 400 people. Maybe, yeah, 200 to 400, I think. So I expect it to be a fun event. All righty. Who else? Anybody else south or east? No, let's see. Where was it? West or south?
4 Kilo Foxtrot, Quebec.
It's Kilo Foxtrot 4 Kilo Foxtrot, Quebec. Correct, Tony? I got time to double with you there.
Yeah, KF4, KF2.
I got it. I'm looking out for snakes, man. You got me all hyper and anxiety reading about snakes, man.
It's a hidden fear that you've had all your life, and I've just been able to, as your therapist, bring it to the surface.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't go see that movie Snakes on a Plane. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Anyway, got the Santa Net coming up again this year. Everybody needs to tune in.
Yeah, very good. That's right. Where Tony's does the Santa Net, which we're participating in, and we'll probably be, I say probably, we're going to be bringing in the Santa Net on a on a, what do you call it? I'll think of it in a second. I'll be retransmitting. I'll be bringing it in on a repeater frequency and sending it back out on a simplex frequency on like 446, 415. So if anybody's interested in, if you have grandchildren or not, if you have any children, even if you have an adult child, just tune into. We'll be sending out a notice on that for Santa Net on Christmas Eve. That was Tony, by the way. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot, Quebec in Smyrna. Who else is south?
Whiskey Victor 4 Delta 10 Smyrna.
All right, Kim. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to check in together almost. You're only a couple hundred feet apart.
Less than that.
All right. He says he could roll a quarter down the hill and hit your house.
That's about exactly correct.
Well, very good. That's Ken. He's also in Smyrna. Whiskey Victor 4 Delta. Obviously, an upscale community with two hams in it. Who else is south? All right, hold on. Well, I did. Ed, did I hear you in there? ZGY?
Yes, sir. Go ahead with your first one.
All right, I got you in there. No, I just was trying to confirm it was Ed because the signal got a little messed up between noise and double, I think. But anyway, Mark, that's you in there over in Nashville. You doing all right?
I'm alive and well.
Ah, very good. That's Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo, Mark in Nashville. And then I had Ed, is it Kilo Golf 4 Zulu Golf Yankee? I don't always remember your call.
Kilo Delta 4 Zulu Golf Yankee.
Well, that was only, let's see, E, F, G. It was only 3 letters off.
About 10 years apart, right?
Yeah, that's right. Kilo Delta 4 Zulu Golf Yankee, one of the regulars from way down south to me anyway. Ed in Shelbyville, well, in Shake Rag near Shelbyville. Is everything going all right down there?
Doing just fine there. Yeah, enjoying it, and man, we had some pretty weather after the cold weather got away. But anyway, good evening, Paul, and everyone that can hear me on the net. Good evening. I'll turn it back to Kilo Delta 4 Zulu Golf Yankee.
Yeah, are you on the beam or the vertical tonight, Ed?
I'm still on the beam. I can go vertical, but right now I'm on the beam.
No, even with the beam, you're probably hitting everybody in Wilson and Davidson County, I'm sure.
Oh, I hope so there, and I hope everyone is having a good afternoon, and looking forward to the next one. KD4 is EGY.
All righty, catch you later. That was Ed, Kilo Delta 4 Zulu Golf Yankee in Shake Rag. Anybody else, Sal? Boy, I didn't copy any of that. Try again, please. Is anybody copying that station? Anybody copying any station?
I believe that was Brian. KO4DQ, maybe.
Yeah, hold on, Charles. Was there a Delta Queen station in there?
No, it was KO4 G Golf Juliet Hotel.
Ah, okay. Well, I don't think Golf Juliet Hotel. Who is that?
Brian.
Brian. All right, very good. Where's Brian located? Golf Juliet. I'm looking it up here and I don't see his call. I'm trying to remember who he is. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Juliet Hotel. Is that correct? Yeah, I can't. I'm not able to. I can hear the signal and I can, but the noise is covering you up. I'm sorry about that. But I do have the correct call there. Well, Brian and Michael who can hear him.
I think he said Franklin.
Ah, Franklin should be better than that. So apparently, I'd love to know what antenna you're using because normally I can hear Franklin pretty well. Email me, Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey at ARRL.net. Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey at ARRL.net. All right, that was Brian, I believe in Franklin. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Juliet Hotel. Who else is south? Any place, anywhere? Any late check-ins, please come down. Hold on, Charles. Let me take these. There's somebody else trying to check in too. Who else is checking in? Ah, very good, Justin. Good to hear from you. That was Whiskey 3 Juliet Charlie Hotel. Maybe I've asked you before, Justin, your signal seems the audio seems a little low. Is there anything you're doing differently?
Well, I'm operating mobile. It's in the pickup truck out the driveway. I got 50 watts going, but yeah, I'm not very high up.
Well, no, you're not doing too bad, really. You're about an S6 here. You must have stepped up to the mic just a little closer on that one because it sounded better to me.
That's a copy. I was speaking with a little more fortitude.
All right, very good. You were talking with feeling. That was Whiskey 3 Juliet Charlie Hotel Justin in the Gallatin Mobile, sitting in the driveway. So kind of semi-mobile or immobile. Charles, did you have something else you wanted?
I just wondered if you ever had any second Springfield or Clarksville. I've never heard any. I've been trying to get the 925 repeater in Clarksville working. I've been trying to get into this from Jolt, and there must be something going.
Are you talking about the 985 repeater, whether it's working or not? You were breaking up quite a bit.
925 in Clarksville.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can hit that repeater from here, but no, I don't know. Does anybody know if the 925 repeater in Clarksville is working? Got no answers on that one, Charles. Well, it seems to me if you were in around Jolton, that repeater that's in Jolton, I believe it's the 985 machine. That's the one. I think it's 985. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but that big repeater in Jolton really gets out well.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not hearing you very well at all, Charles. So, is there any other late check-ins?
KB9RKK.
Bunch of sleeping, did we, Frank?
Well, got home from the meeting and then had a bunch of stuff to do for my wife, and just got done.
Oh, okay, no, we don't need excuses, man. It's no, you know us. We don't have any rules.
I know, still, I don't like missing.
Oh, I know. It's, the regularity of it, I guess, is pretty good. That's Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo Frank in Northwest Wilson. Are you still using the attic antenna?
Oh, no, the 510 outside.
Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten you had gotten that antenna. And too many people have, Diamond ought to be giving the club a rebate. You know that?
Oh, yeah. Between the 700s and the 510s, yeah.
I'm not kidding you, man. There's been a bunch of people that bought all of them. I mean, it's just unbelievable because really that 510 is an excellent antenna, especially if you've got a good elevation like I do. I have a reasonably good elevation. Boy, that 700 is just killer. It was funny. I don't remember if I did that, why I did it, but the antenna was laying on the ground at the end of my push-up hole. I was still talking to people.
Oh, no. I hate to see what that stuff yard looked like.
Oh yeah. Well, the earthworms are feeling warm though.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably cooking them.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, that was Frank in the Northwest Wilson, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo Kilo. Who else is any late check-ins anywhere or any place? Please come on. Got nothing. That was 34 check-ins. Is anybody other further comments about the 2-meter thing? Because we're moving on to 10 meters here momentarily.
Oh, there was someone there.
Somebody else in there?
What's the frequency, Paul?
Right now? No, it's 146.415. No, it's 28.415. Upper side. Who else was in there? Mike, did you hear them?
I think it was somebody wanting to know the frequency.
Oh, yeah, that was Tom. I must have doubled with him the first one. Yeah, it's 28.415. Upper side. And then the last chance on the late check-ins, please come out. We had 34, which is a huge number as always. We had, I think, 37 last week, which was quite astounding again. But any late check-ins, please come in. Don't be shy. I got all night. Well, that's enough. I'm not going to stay here all night. All right, I'm going to break here. We're going to go to 28.415. We'll see you there momentarily. K4PD. All righty, this is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey, Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Radio Simplex Net from Mount Juliet. We're taking check-ins from the, where was I? From the east. Please come in.
KL4 DTZ.
K4 SFF.
All right, I had 2 in there. Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Tango Zulu. That was Johnny over there in Inglewood. And then I had KB4 SFN. Tom and Martha. Who else is east? Nobody else east. Move up to the north.
KB9RKK, Frank and Mount Juliet. I think you had HQB in there.
I have somebody else in there. Who was it? Ah, okay. KM4HQE. That's very good, Stan. I couldn't. Very low signal, but I can still hear you in there. If I was wearing headphones, I'd do a little better. That was Stan in Lebanon. Who else is east or north? Anybody else east or north? Over to the south then. Oh, over to the west, excuse me. West.
Kilo number 4, Tango Juliet Foxtrot, Rick in Ashland City.
Hey, Rick, you sound good. A good signal out of Ashland City today.
Thank you, man. You sound good too.
Yeah, very good conditions. Must really be good for 2 meters and 10 meters, which is unusual. Who else is west?
KM4YRF, Mike in Belshire.
You know, you ought to try doing this on your 6-meter antenna.
I don't want to talk about that.
Anyway, that's Michael, Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot, Belshire. That's because he was transmitting 6 meters on a 10-meter antenna. And so I just figured he could do the opposite to see what happens. Who else is west? All right, anybody hear where that station is? Because it's so low.
Yeah, let me turn the amp on. Number 4, Delta Juliet Tango. It's Don.
I heard Don. Oh, okay, Don. Was that you from the beginning?
Yeah, it was. I had the amp on. It was only 7 watts.
Ah, okay. Delta Juliet Tango, November 4, Delta Juliet Tango, Don and Bon Aqua. Yeah, it was really low. I didn't know who it was. Well, very good. That was Don and Bon Aqua. Who else is west? All right, KG4CXE, and that's Chris and Donaldson. Who else is west?
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Donaldson.
Very good. Sound like you guys are on the same antenna. It sounds so good. Who else? That was Jack, by the way. Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. Anybody else west? To the south, then. Please come down.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Fox Oscar.
Got you in there, Donnie. You sound good. Who else is Donnie? Kilo 4, Oscar, Foxtrot, Oscar in Hermitage, south of me, about 5 miles. Who else is Sal? Is that GZR? All right, very good. Very low signal, but I got you in there. That's Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo Mark in Nashville. Anybody else south? Please come down. Anybody north, south, east, or west? Late check-ins. All right, got you in there, Greg. Sorry, I was flummoxed my name there about what I was writing. And it's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, and that's Greg in Antioch. Anybody else? Any place, anywhere? I don't know. I heard somebody in there. Who was it? Is there anybody? Can anybody hear a station I can't hear? Anybody, please come again. Oh yeah, Mark is really low to me, so I don't know if I'd understand him well or not. Mark, you still in there? Yeah, I'm really struggling to hear Mark. I can't hear him hardly at all. I heard him when he first came on a little bit, and I realized it was him, but very low signal. Yeah, I wish everybody had a great antenna. It'd be great, but that's not always possible. Or at least I guess I wish everybody had an amp who doesn't have a great antenna. Anyway, any other late check-ins, please come now. Is anybody copying anything I'm not copying? I always feel like I'm hearing something in the background, but that's not always true. Anyway, we had 13 check-ins. I'll start from the bottom. That's Greg, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo in Antioch. Mark, Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo in Nashville. Donnie, Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. He is in Hermitage. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor, and that'd be Jack in Donaldson. And also in Donaldson is Chris, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Don in Bon Aqua, November 4 Delta Juliet Tango. He's in Bon Aqua. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot Michael in Belshire. Rick, Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot in Ashton City. And then we had Stan in Lebanon. Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Frank in Northwest Wilson. We had Tom and Martha. Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Foxtrot November. And John, Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Tango Zulu in Inglewood. And myself, K4PEW here in Mount Juliet. So that's it, 13. It was great. Good to have everybody in there. We finished the net in 47 minutes, which is almost record time. But 13 check-ins isn't too shabby. Don't forget the nets tomorrow night. You know, the 146-430 Simplex at a Bowling Green and the 147-105 on the 156.7 Tone or PL, whichever one you want to call it, in Lebanon. That's at 8 o'clock. And then, of course, the event on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. And if you're doing tailgating, show up at 7. So we'll see you then. K4PEW closing the net. I'll be going back on 2 meters. So you guys have a great night. Appreciate the check-ins.
KN4 TJF, you still on there? I am. Man, you got a great signal tonight.
Thank you, too. I'll tell you what, the conditions are really good. Even 2 meters was really clear.
Yeah, I could hear you. I could hear you on 2 meters tonight, which is, not every time, but it was good tonight.
That's a good deal, man.
Hey, Rick, you hearing me up here in Mount Juliet?
Who's that?
That's Johnny.
I can hear him barely.
That's Johnny, K4OFO.
I don't know what it was, man. You were real clear up here.
I can't make it out.
Rick, he said you were really clear in Hermitage.
Oh, that's great. I can't hear him.
Hey, Johnny, this is KL4GTZ. I hear you over in Inglewood. Good evening.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
I'm just leaving it silent for a couple
We're
minutes,
doing
guys.
good. Just wanted to let you know you're making a trip here to me.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate that very much.
You're getting up here in Ashton City.
Well, I'm having to revert to my horizontal G5 RV. My other antenna is not working just good right now, so I gotta just work on that. Check it out. Yeah, I heard you a minute ago, even when you didn't have the amp on, and I thought that was you. you, but I wasn't sure. I even think you up good. Yeah, I thought that when you said you turned the amp on, I said, well, I don't know what it is before, but I was picking you up without the amp. But I mean, it was not a 2-2 or 2-3, but he was able to reach anyway.
Don, I can hear you on 7 watts. Okay.
Closing it out.